Charlotte Flair confirmed she will be in the Women's Royal Rumble. Miz and Damien Priest officially moved to SmackDown. The tag team titles will be defended at the Royal Rumble, and the show ends with Kevin Owens and Cody Rhodes throwing hands. We review SmackDown and Raw every single week if you don't know by now. If you like what you see today and you find it informative, drop us a like and subscribe so you don't miss anything coming up. You don't want to miss it, stick around.
This week on SmackDown, we are in Texas with the show starting with a pretty lackluster Cody Rhodes promo, interviewed by
Joe Tess.
Yeah. Basically just glazing Cody, hyping him up for the match. Nothing much to say.
Nope.
Except these commentators are biased, the GMs are biased. It's all working against Kevin Owens, who was right. We have DIY and Pretty Deadly backstage once again, talking about why help us. They're getting played for fools. We get DIY, who's pretty boring right now.
They are a bit. Yeah.
The tag team division it's heating up, but nothing much to say about it.
Speaking of tag teams, we got our first match of the night, MCMG versus Pretty Deadly, battling out for who will be our favourite tag team, because we love Pretty Deadly and we love MCMG. Ultimately, Pretty Deadly lose the match after some really good moves from them. Elton Prince bounces Kit Wilson off his back into a code breaker on one of the MCMG lot. It was a really fun match, and Pretty Deadly, they hung in there.
Yes, boys.
Yes, boys.
MCMG, the best tag team in the world. Love them, and I love Pretty Deadly, so it was a banging match, had fun.
Yep.
And of course, MCMG pick up the win. Backstage with The Miz, tells him he is now on SmackDown, and which is terrible news for The Miz. The White Six are here.
Yep.
Fuck Nick Aldris. That's all I've got to
Genuinely,
say.
The Miz was not too happy to hear about that. He said that he had just had White Six moved off of Raw, especially because he didn't want to be anywhere near them, and now he's been moved to SmackDown. Very excited about that. It might freshen up The Miz, give him some new stuff to do.
I believe Final Testament had a part in this.
They did.
Who cares? I'm glad they're moving away from it. We're getting a lot of moves, so I'm happy with that. Next up, we've got Kevin Owens, who comes out with a promo. Trying to one up Cody. He's upset with
Joe Test,
who did not interview him. Who's once again, Kevin Owens is right. He gets in Matthew McConaughey's face. That was fun.
Yeah.
And Jimmy comes out, and they get a match booked for this night main event.
If you're a bit startled to hear Matthew McConaughey thinking, what, is he a wrestler now? No, he was at the show in the front row, and Kevin Owens was just chatting shit to him all night. It was hilarious.
Next up, Piper Niven, Chelsea versus Michin and B-Fab. Tag team action. So you know who's winning that.
Yeah.
If it's tag team and one's got the championship, they could actually give the win to Michin, B-Fab, which they do. A really quick match. It started heating up. It was fun. And then boom, they just ended it. I think it was Michin who picked up the win.
She does, yeah.
On
Chelsea, pinning Chelsea Green, by the way, the champion.
Oh, yeah. And Chelsea had a nasty little bruise here.
She did. I don't know what happened.
She got busted up, bro.
We didn't see it during the match, but she must have caught a fist or a big boot in there somewhere. But yeah, dude, she looked backstage later on, dude. Her lip was swollen, forehead bruised. Damn, someone fucked her up.
Carmelo Hayes and Nick Aldris. Once again, Nick Aldris, piece of shit he is. I thought he had his talent under control, which he does, but he also's got favorites, and he wants to try and kill people. Tells Carmelo, yeah, you can have a match. Actually, we've got someone who's coming, who's swapping to SmackDown. Who is it? Damien Priest, which I'm happy about, by the way, because no more Judgment Day shenanigans. They'll be on different shows. We don't have to watch that garbage. But, bro, giving it to Carmelo Hayes. Melo don't miss, but he keeps missing, dude.
Next up, we have a real high point in the show.
Tiffy comes out. Rhea Ripley interrupts. Nia Jax comes out with
Candice LeRae.
Candice LeRae, lost child. She looks like a mother. I don't know why she's there. And who interrupts once again? Naomi and Bianca.
Yeah.
They come out. And everyone's got gold here, apart from the Nia and Candice. And we get another interruption. Liv and Raquel.
Yep.
I don't know. Liv comes in, and she's got an annoying voice as well.
Oh my
so
god,
it's
dude.
the battle of the annoying voices. This is probably my favorite segment of the night. And it was literally the women's division, which is heating up. A lot of people declared for the Rumble.
All of them did, I think.
I think everyone's declaring that we had a little bit Naomi and Bianca red links. I don't know. I don't know what happened there.
They all declared for the Rumble, but not only declared, they all declared they would win it as well. Even the baby faces are like, I'm going to go in there and win it. 2 tag team partners, both of them saying they're going to win it. Very interesting segment, very exciting segment. Nice to see Liv as well. That segment sets up a match immediately. So many main eventers in the ring. Rhea, the tag team champions, Nia,
Candice. The women's division's heating up. I'm so excited for it. It's never looked this good.
We are in a golden era for women's wrestling at the minute. So many interesting characters, and the performance from all these women, all of them, one-on-one, individually, they can all put on great matches. We can really gloss over this next match. Yeah. We get Johnny Wrestling versus Apollo Crews, the snitch, the rat, as you call him.
And unfortunately, the rat did not get snuffed out.
He did snuff, that's crazy.
So, yeah.
No, Apollo Crews wins with a roll-up after an attempted distraction by Tommaso Ciampa. MCMG walked down to the ring and distract Johnny Gargano. And it's a win that won't really do anything for Apollo, I feel like. If anything, it might just hurt Johnny Gargano and DIY. But that being said, very quick match, not much to talk about.
Tama Tonga versus LA Knight in a singles match, which is crazy because Tama Tonga is getting a singles match with LA Knight. He's supposed to be the enforcer. He's like a lackey, and he's actually getting some love. We've got the Hyena versus LA Knight, the megastar. Great match. This
was very fun. The quality was so high. The moves they were doing, neck breakers, knees, DDTs. The main thing I want to take away from this, from Tama's first one-on-one match, is the shine that these two are getting now that Solo and Tongaloa are away. The character on show from these two men is fantastic. The audience, like we said a few episodes ago, they're chanting with them. They're doing their sayings, the yeah, the I love you Solo. They're getting more character, and it's just fantastic. And not only do they have character, they can go in the ring very well. We all know Jacob is fantastic in the ring, but it should be said that so is Tama Tonga. He had a great match tonight.
He's got a lot of really nice moves. The Hyena is getting over.
Yeah.
And he not one point in his match did he start doing his little hyena laugh. But the crowd was doing it anyway, for him.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, he's getting over. Solo literally put his boys on the map and dipped.
He did.
When's Roman done that? When has Roman done that?
With that being said, LA Knight picks up the victory, as he should. I think it was the right choice.
Braun Strowman comes out after the match.
Yeah.
After Tama Tonga loses, LA Knight, he gets jumped by the Samoan werewolf, and Braun Strowman comes out, saves him. And that's really hyping up the match for Saturday night main event. Damien Priest versus Carmelo Hayes. The match that got booked by Nick Aldris.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we know who's winning this. Carmelo won.
No, you circled the wrong
Did I circle the wrong one?
Yeah, you circled what you wanted.
I tried to manifest it, and it didn't happen. Anyway, we knew Damien Priest was going to win.
Yeah, good match by the two of them. Carmelo, again, putting someone over. It will come from eventually, but not today, not tonight.
Jimmy Uso versus KO. There was a lot of matches tonight that happened that could have been the main event. I mean, that whole women's match, that could have been the main event.
Yeah.
Tama Tonga, LA Knight, that could have been the main event. MCMG, honestly, over that would have been better.
I agree with you.
But it was okay match. Kevin Owens picks up the win as he should because he's going to be fighting Cody soon for the titles.
The main pull of this match for me, why I enjoyed it so much, was the shit talking from Kevin Owens, dude. He was shouting shit over to Matthew McConaughey. He said, all right, when he was fighting Jimmy. Jimmy hit like 20 super kicks. KO got some off as well. And that concludes the show, or does it? Because Cody Rhodes comes out, as we predicted. I can't wait for the Rumble match because I'm starting to get a bit tired of it, man. I was just waiting for all the security guards to come out again. Luckily, this time they didn't, because that would have been the 4th or 5th time I've seen this. Kevin Owens gets attacked by Cody Rhodes because he tries to package piledriver Jimmy through a table. Jesus Christ. He just broke his toe, man.
Oh, jeez.
He would have killed him. And those tables don't give. Dude,
no, that is a reinforced table that probably would have broke his neck.
Dude, his head would have been squished.
He would have been out, bro.
The show goes out with them throwing hands. We don't really see the payoff. But I don't really care to see the payoff anyway, unless someone gets another package piledriver. And that ends the show. Before we came to watch this, we were talking about how SmackDowns before PLEs are a bit lackluster. This one wasn't. This one wasn't a bad SmackDown at all.
No, which was the same for the last PLE SmackDown. It was good as well.
It was good as well.
So maybe we're getting a theme of them saying, hey, I know it's a show before, but let's actually make the show before good as well.
Thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, drop a like, subscribe if you're new so you can come back and see us cover Saturday Night Main Event, the Rumble, and Raws and SmackDown for weeks to come yet. That's everything I've got to say.
NoPop.
NoPop.